I'll start out by saying we're the #1 state for renewable energy in the United States. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, one of the things we struggle with is ozone. Not because of anything outside of the fact that of our geography. It's very sunny here, and we have a lot of cars. And we don't regulate cars, the EPA does. So, but from 2000 to 2014, which is the latest data that we've had, our ozone has decreased by 29%. The national average is 16%. So I don't know where that puts us, but I think we're in the top 3 as far as reducing our ozone production over that time period. The other one I would bring to your attention is CO2 emissions. So we are the largest CO2 emitter in the country, that's for sure. But when you start looking into those numbers, the last time I looked at the EIA numbers, we're actually 15th in CO2 production per capita. But we also produce most of the fuel that you're using. We have the more oil and gas production than anyone else. We have more refining than anyone else. We're basically the kitchen for the entire United States. We send that everywhere else. And so what it tells me is that and we're also very hot. So we have a lot of AC running in the summer. We use a lot of electricity. So what it tells me is that we're actually very efficient. If we're 15th in per capita production of CO2, that's actually a success story as far as I'm concerned. So it does get a little bit tiresome to hear the media talk about us like it's Texas from 50 years ago. The reality is we're nowhere close to that. We have a whole team that's built just to help people understand our regulatory process and our regulatory scheme. We're not easy on people, so we demand a lot, but our regulatory scheme is fair and it's consistent. So that's one of the things we pride ourselves on. If you come here, we will help you understand what you need to do to get your permit. We're not going to be easy on you, but we're also not going to change the rules when you're halfway through your permit. So you can count on us to walk with you through that, and as long as you do the things that are required for you to get a permit, you'll get one.